used to cry last night, I didn't know what to say. All we believed in got swept away. And it hurt so bad I thought, oh, he's got me. Oh, he's got me like an ache. Yes, it hurt so bad I fell down the drain. Now I'm a fake. Fighter, born to be a rider. He used to call me an all-nighter. Fell to the edge with life. You shut your mouth, I've got something to say.
Well, welcome all you great and wonderful folks. 10 people in here to hear about us talk about our little trip. That's awesome. How's everybody doing today? We got Metal Music Maniac, Crazy Ann's in the house. We got Eileen, the great and wonderful Eileen. We got Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. What's up? How you doing, Jeff? We got JV's Hangout. We got Mr. Fulton in the house, and good luck with that, Mr. Fulton. Hope it all works out just the way you've always dreamed it would. Mike Carrier's in the house, and wow, you ready to talk about this? Arkansas in the house.
Did you say Cindy?
It's Cindy's in there. There she is. She snuck in on me there. Hello, Cindy. Hello.
I can't believe you forgot. Just kidding.
Oh my God, you better stop. You're gonna get me in trouble. All right, so is it looking good, sounding good, everything ready to go? And we'll kind of get into this whole trip step by step. Cashel O'Neill. Amber Heard is an abuser. Okay. Mayberry's in the house.
Hey, Mayberry, how's the baby? Haven't talked to anybody in a while.
And there's my brother, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic. How you doing, Travis?
And Teresa. Teresa's right.
Oh, look at Teresa. Oh, she snuck in there too. Man, I'm going to get my ass kicked if I don't start catching these folks. All right. We had a great weekend. This is my 5th day off. I do have to go back to work tonight, but it was a great and wonderful weekend. And it all started Friday morning. We left the house at like 4:45 in the morning, something like that.
Between 4:30 and 4:45.
And it was pretty smooth sailing to begin with because we went through the back roads of Oklahoma, and it was
what did I call it?
Like an apocalyptic movie. It's like an apocalyptic movie. There was nobody out there. It was crazy quiet on that drive.
Yes.
Super foggy and creepy feeling, but it was really pretty.
Nice. Yeah.
That was a part of Oklahoma that I personally have never been through. And at least I don't remember it. I may have when I was a kid, but really nice, pretty drive through Oklahoma.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me driving up the mountains with the, trees and hills.
And then we got to Highway 75 over in Texas. So first 3 hours of this trip, not another soul on the road hardly, and then we get to the Highway 75, which is the kind of the main route down into Dallas from where we live, and we popped out on that road about 110 miles or so from Dallas.
Yeah, and
it was already like pretty busy there. It was pretty busy. And then the closer, if you've ever been to or through Dallas, it gets crazier the closer you get. So, Of course, the original plan for this trip was that on the way back, we were going to stop at Jollibee's in Plano, Texas, and get some Jollibee's chicken. However, when we got to Plano going down there, you could not have stuffed one more car on that freeway. It was as packed as I've ever seen a freeway. And we just decided right then and there that we wasn't stopping back by Jollibee's.
No.
And so we get, and we went straight through the middle of Dallas, right through the belly of the beast. And we got, it was crazy. And then we got to the south side of Dallas, and somebody had him a little panic attack there for a second.
What? Jimmy?
I thought she was legit going to pass out on me at one point because I had to get over. Nobody would let me over.
Oh my God. It's just, I kept looking back. I was thinking, oh, Jimmy could get in. Nope. Somebody else already whipped in there. You talking about butt sucking? Woo. No. I don't know how people could live in Dallas.
Tell me you stopped at a Buc-ee's. No, we did not. We didn't even know what a Buc-ee's was. We got told about it after we got back. But next time we go through there, we will stop at a Buc-ee's. But no, we didn't.
Next time.
Oh, we'll go back through there. Surely.
I better be sedated. Or we're flying.
No, I didn't have an attack. I just I turned on my my Texas driving powers, and I just whipped it in there. I'm pretty sure I come within a half an inch of hitting another car, but that's just what you do in Dallas. And we got through Dallas and got about 30 or 40 minutes outside of Dallas, about 60 miles from Waco, and we stopped. And just kind of sit in the car. Hey, Twisted Art Lady, how you doing, Samantha? We just kind of sat in the car and we just kind of like shaking.
Oh my God.
And stopped and ate some McDonald's and tried to calm our nerves down. And then we got back on the freeway and it never stopped. It never stopped. It took us.
It was supposed to be what, an 8-hour trip?
Well, from Dallas, well, and we'll talk about the return trip, but like it should have been like 4.5 hours from Dallas to San Antonio. It took us damn near 8 hours to get from Plano, Texas to San Antonio. And it was absolutely bumper to bumper. You could not pack one more car on that freeway all
and construction.
The way. Yeah.
Oh my God, the construction.
Yeah, Waco was cool. It was cool seeing like Baylor University and stuff. But I mean, there was no chance of stopping. Just to get on and off the freeway was like a harrowing experience.
If I didn't have gray hair, by the time it was all over,
yeah,
I probably end up looking like this.
And then we got just north of which one are you laughing about?
Jessica.
Oh, what'd she say?
No. When Jessica called.
We're getting to that. We got just north of Austin, then we took the Pickle Parkway Express, and I'm sure I'll get a bill in the mail because it's all pay by mail toll road, but it was totally worth it because we got on there that the traffic was back to normal traffic, but everybody's going 90, 95 miles an hour, but it felt safer than being on 35.
Yeah.
So after this long, hard trip, and we get off on Highway 10 to the final stretch to Travis's house, and it's just construction, horrible construction. The traffic's barely moving, and we get within 100 yards of the exit, and my navigator here is navigating for me because I'm focused up. I am like focused up. 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, white knuckle, and just as we get close to the exit, her phone rings, and my oldest daughter Jessica has this magical ability to call at exactly the right moment. So she got on the phone, started talking to Jessica about our lawnmower, I believe it was, and we missed our exit. So I had to continue on for another 3 or 4 miles and then turn back around down a frontage road. And it was like a screwed up little intersection thing. I don't know. But long story short, I got pissed off and just drove over the curb. Pretty sure I put a little dent in her skid plate under her little Jeep. And we made it. We got to Travis's house. And we stopped right before we turned into his little community. It's got like a little gateway. It's not gated, but it's like there's a little turn in. And we stopped there for just a second, and I was like, "Are you ready for this?" And she's like, "Nope."
Nope.
And then we went through all the cul-de-sacs and got there, and GPS was telling us this house was on the opposite side of the street.
On the left.
Yeah. And then we turn around, and there he is. He's standing out there in his front yard. And I believe his dad said that he had actually been out there for about 20 minutes waiting on us to show up. And it was about 200 degrees. So got out of the car. And once I realized it's real, we're actually there, gave Travis a big old hug. He was exactly who I thought he was going to be. Marcedel got out and gave him a big old hug. Then we went in the house, met Amber and Papa Squirrel and Devin and Janie, and had a wonderful weekend with them. We did the chain smoking. Yeah, I don't know how much vape juice I went through, but I'm pretty sure like my blood was probably toxic by the time we got down there.
Yes.
We did the BCS run that Friday night. And you was playing with Devin and Janie and Amber, and me and Papa Squirrel and Travis did the BCS run, and we got pretty drunk. Like not obliterated drunk, but we got pretty drunk. And we actually stopped. I believe that we stopped just in the nick of time because we all still had horrible hangovers the next morning. But we was functional because the next day we got up to go to Travis's retirement party. And don't forget Travis took us out to dinner at this awesome Mexican place. And I saw that they had puffy tacos on the menu, so I was like, hell yeah, I'm always down to eat a puffy taco.
It's fluffy.
No, it's puffy. Yeah, it said poofy. And she was like, poofy tacos? I'm like, yeah, poofy tacos. Give me all them poofy tacos. And it was a very, very good dinner and amazingly fast. Like, I mean, we got there, we ate, and we were back at Travis's house in about 30 minutes, probably, maybe 40 minutes tops. And so we had that good BCS night. And then after the BCS show was over and all the ladies went to bed, me and Travis and Papa Squirrel sat outside in that San Antonio air, and we talked till about 3:30 in the morning. Now, here's why you don't see a million pictures and videos from this trip from me is because I didn't want this to be, and we did a couple live streams, don't get me wrong, but I didn't want this to be like a YouTube trip. I wanted this to be
personal.
Two friends meeting, two families meeting. So I purposely only took a couple pictures, and I wasn't posting like videos after videos. And I do believe, Cindy, that we probably saved the whole world there in that one conversation. But it was very, very good, and that's what I wanted this trip to be, and that's what it was. Really got to know folks in and inside and out, and Travis is every bit the fun, crazy, wonderful goofball that you think he is. He's a really awesome guy. Papa Squirrel, super sweet old man. He's 8.5 foot tall, something like that.
Yeah.
12 foot tall. So I don't know. He's huge. He's
8.5.
Devin, what a sweet little girl she is.
Oh my gosh.
And Saturday, while I was kind of sleeping off my hangover, I kept hearing like
giggling.
I was like, they're giggling and stuff, and then I come to realize as I was waking up that Janie and Marcedel and Devin were playing hide and seek in the house. So I don't know how old Janie is. I'm assuming she's a little bit older than us, and then Marcedel and Devin running to Travis's house, and there's a lot of places to hide there apparently. Because so I laid in the bed and kind of giggled, listening to all that going on. Yeah, she did do a giggle snort. That was probably the highlight of your trip, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, playing with Devin, yeah. It was my highlight.
Then we get Travis drives us out to his retirement party. Oh my God. And this is the weird highlight of the trip for me. Like I feel like this is the reason I went down there. It's because on the way to Travis's retirement party, and we're driving through this, crazy freeway, and Travis is hauling ass, but he put his playlist on, and I actually, legitly, for real, got to rock his playlist. Now he did test the waters with some Guns N' Roses, and I was halfway out the car door at 75 miles an hour, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just kidding," and we started rocking out to some cool stuff. But I think the highlight of it, and Papa Squirrel's probably still got this stuck in his head, but we were playing Tenacious D we hit
You guys rocked it.
We did rock it. Didn't
Yeah.
I think even she was impressed because we were singing the hell out of it.
You guys took turns.
It was that little car ride of all the things on this trip, and there was a lot of awesome things on this trip. But that little car ride right there was probably my favorite part of the whole trip. Now the BCS run, I've made no secret about it. In that little BCS run, I actually found my new favorite beer of all time, and I'm super sad because I'll probably never get to drink another one of them. It was the Elijah Craig double toasted, whatever. Man, that was awesome.
Hey, Guani.
Hey, Gawani. And then we get to Travis's retirement party. We meet all of his Army buddies. They were all super awesome folks. Zach is an android confirmed. I threw a magnet on the back of his head and it stuck. He didn't react either. I stabbed him with a fork, nothing. I was like, yep, yeah, he is legit. Now, he was a super cool guy. Yeah. He was super nice. They were all super nice folks. And then after the retirement party, we took a little 10-minute road trip and went and met Eileen from Hartside. We drove. She lives just, it was, 15, 20 minutes? I don't know. It was a little ways down the road, but we couldn't pass that up. We went and met Eileen. She gave us all a bunch of beers and stuff, and we sit and talk for a little bit. And then it was about that time when the Texas heat was really kicking in on us. And we were getting wiped out. We said goodbye to Eileen. She's a super sweet lady. Mm-hmm. We went back to Travis's house, and we all crashed out except for me. Everybody fell asleep, took a nap. I was going to take a nap, but I couldn't. I don't know. I just sit in Travis's rocking chair up in his man cave, and his man cave is every bit as impressive as you would think it would be. It is meticulously maintained. It is. It's like OCD maintained. I bet you today he went up there checking all of his Lego sculptures to make sure I didn't actually take a little piece off one of them, because maybe I did. All right.
Oh, you tell him about my little ordeal with my food?
Oh, yeah, at the retirement party. Hello, Raven. So some kid in one of the sons of one of the guys that Travis works with ended up getting Marcedel sandwich instead of Marcedel getting it. And oh my God, you just thought she was hungry. She was hot, and she was about to get the flip flops going, I think, because she. But
I made it.
You made it. I did give her I threw my bowl of chili in front of her to keep her occupied, and then gave her a few bites of my hillbilly Philly, which. Awesome sandwich. Mm-hmm. If you ever get down there to Freetail Brewing, and I know it wasn't San Antonio, but it's outside of San Antonio. You know, that's the weird thing too. Like San Antonio, we weren't even in San Antonio. We were outside of San Antonio, in between Converse and San Antonio. And in that little 5-6 mile stretch between Travis's house and the brewery, there was more people and businesses there than probably in the entire state of Arkansas. That's
chilly in the Texas heat. Of course.
Yeah. I could not believe how many people were there. Yeah, we both had a big old hot bowl of chili. It was spicy too, a little bit spicy.
I liked it though.
Then we got home. We all rested up, and then we got ready for the nerd talk. We had an awesome nerd talk episode. Me and Travis and Papa Squirrel were all rocking those TikTok tights. I wanted to do nerd talk right there in Travis's studio, right where he always does it, because I've always wanted to do a show from that viewpoint, that angle, and that was awesome. We talked video games and TikTok tights, and I still don't know if Papa Squirrel actually had a Mountain Dew bottle in his TikTok tights or not. I don't know. Did you get to see it?
No,
No.
I was playing Roblox with Devin.
What's up, Joe W? So it was Saturday night. We finished the stream, and we had to get up at like 3:30 in the morning to come back. But it's hard to go to sleep on that last night. And Marcedel stayed up and played Roblox and some other video games with Devin. Me and Travis sat and talked, and then we got up 3:30 in the morning because Travis had to take his
Mother-in-law.
mother and stepmom up to the airport. And so at about 4:30 in the morning on Sunday morning, we headed out. And it was hard. It was a hard goodbye. It was. Yeah, it was hard to leave. And we were not just dreading leaving. We were dreading the drive back and everything. And then we get on the freeways, and it was just like Oklahoma. There was nobody on the damn road. Like, it was smooth sailing. It didn't even take us 4 hours. It was 3 hours and 40 minutes to get to Dallas from San Antonio. And I was almost pissed off. I was like, what in the hell is Friday all about? Like, I mean, damn. And then we were planning on not hitting Dallas till like 10, 11 o'clock because of the way it was when we came down.
Yeah.
So we had sent out the invite to meet a couple of folks, and just turned out like we got to Dallas at like 8:30 in the morning. I didn't figure anybody would be up because it's a Sunday morning. So we got all the way through Dallas and to about somewhere between McKinney and Sherman, and I got the text from Twisted Heart Lady still wanting to come and meet us. So we stopped and we waited, and I really am humbled and appreciate that they drove an hour from their house, or about 45 minutes or so, to come and meet us. So of course we were going to sit and wait. We went and ate at the worst McDonald's in Texas.
Oh my God.
Horrible. that was a crazy experience at that McDonald's. But
didn't they give my food to somebody else?
They sure did. Once again, I had the same thing. It always happens.
To me. Always me.
Puts me in a pickle. So we waited, and then Twisted Heart Lady and her husband showed up, and they were great and wonderful folks. And I'm so glad to see that she is putting her face on her videos now, because she needs to be doing it. That's what we talked about.
Yes.
For probably 20, 30 minutes after we left. Yeah. And we did a little art trade. I gave Samantha one of my skull paintings, and she gave Marcedel a super badass, really pretty painting. Yeah. It's actually hanging up in our living room right now.
So when everybody walks in, that's the first thing they see.
It's the first thing that they will see in the house. And then we cruised on it. The rest of the trip had a little bit of construction, a little bit of horse crap. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we got, we were in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It was almost to McAllister. We were about 15 miles from McAllister. And me and this little SUV from Wisconsin had been passing each other back and forth since leaving from meeting Twisted Heart Lady. And we'd been passing each other, and I couldn't tell what in the hell was going on with this lady. Like, she would zoom past us and be slowed down, zoom past, slow down. Well, anyway, we get to about McAllister, and I'm looking up ahead, and there's just this huge cloud of dust boiled up. And apparently it looked like she had fallen asleep and drove into the median and somehow spun that car around, like it was spinning like this across the road. And we stopped, and some other lady stopped, and they jumped out of the car. Everybody was okay. And I couldn't see the license plate or anything. I wasn't sure that was the same car. And then we passed them a little bit later, and the guy was holding his shoulders because I know he got hurt. Because I mean,
it was.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they got in the car and drove off.
Oh yeah. that we made sure that they were okay, made sure their car was drivable. They took off like that. You could tell they were super embarrassed. And they took off. But when we passed, she's like, "Oh yeah, that is that Wisconsin car." And but that was the big excitement.
Hey, Shernette.
Hey, Shernette. Then we cruised it on home, rested up. What all did that Sunday night? I think I got on a live stream or two. I don't remember. Yeah, I did because I stayed up too late. No, I was just talking. We were just talking on Facebook. And I had stayed up way too long. Like, I come home. I didn't. No,
that was, you went to bed about 9:30, 10 o'clock Sunday.
Well, I got on there with Travis, didn't I? Or was I just watching it? I don't remember. Yeah, I did because I drank those beers. Because they did the 4 BCSs and I did a 2 from Martin House. So Sunday's kind of a blur to me because I only slept 3 hours. I drove 11 and a half hours back to the house. I did not take a nap. And then I drank a couple of big barrel-aged beers. And then I talked to a few people on Facebook and stuff catching up. And then, man, my eyes just rolled up in my head and I was out. It was just like that. Got up on Monday.
Yesterday.
We had an awesome fun day with the kids. Spent all Memorial Day playing with them. That afternoon, when everything settled down, popped up on Travis's for a couple times. Popped up on Twisted Art Ladies. Streamed a little bit. Had Kira sitting next to me. And then that was it. Went to bed at like 9:30 last night. I went to bed late, didn't I?
You went to bed about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I slept for like 12 hours. Some of it's kind of blurry. There's Jessica right there. So, slept about 12 hours. Got up today. We ain't done shit today. Like, we've just chilled today. And that was it. That was the whole vacation. It was a wonderful trip. It was not, and I didn't want it to be a YouTube trip. I wanted it to be a personal family meeting, family trip. So there's not a ton of content other than those live streams over on Groovy's channel. Just a couple of pictures. We didn't take pictures of anything. We just, sometimes when you take those road trips, it's better to just experience it instead of filming, so.
You got to enjoy it.
We did. We did enjoy it. And that was it, babe. What was anything else that I missed or?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. Yesterday we cooked brats and
hot dogs and hamburgers.
Everybody came over.
Yep.
Got 2 ticks off of me today. One of them was on my shoulder and one of them was in a bad spot. So.
Hey, Gemma, how are you?
Hello, Gemma. You got a question? Yes, sir. What's your question, Gawani? Oh, we enjoyed meeting you too, Eileen.
Oh, Bruce.
Oh, Bruce. You got to talk about Bruce.
Bruce. He is such a snuggle bug.
Travis's dogs. Yeah. So Travis has 2 dogs, Bruce and Pugsley. And Pugsley's a cool little dog.
Yes.
She's like the yard boss. She's the guard dog. But Pugsley is just the little snuggle bunny.
Yeah.
Yes, we were supposed to shave. And I talked to Travis about that when I got there. And the reason I did not shave is because I am still not comfortable with shaving. My face is still screwed up. I just kind of keep it hidden with my beard and my glasses. Just not comfortable doing it right now. Travis fully understood, did not pressure me, and that's why I didn't shave. No big excuse, no roundabout anything. I am just not comfortable with shaving all the beard off of my face right now because my face is still fairly screwed up underneath this beard and glasses and stuff. It does look 100% better, Like at a certain angles, you can't even hardly tell. But then you go back here, and you can tell that like my cheek is still deformed right here. So, but that is why I didn't shave my beard off, just simply because I wasn't comfortable with doing it. There's your answer. I did have some. But Bruce, yeah, Bruce is the biggest snuggle buddy in the world, and he's bringing Bruce up here when he comes up here. But we had some, or I had some Carolina Reaper jerky that Papa Squirrel made. You are a villain from Batman. Yeah, Scarface, or not Scarface, Two-Face. Maybe Two-Face. Yeah. Well, I thank y'all all for understanding, but honestly, you got to say no every now and then, and I would have done it, but I wasn't comfortable with doing it, and I just don't want to do something I'm not comfortable with, and Travis doesn't want me to do something I'm not comfortable with. So it was the greatest weekend. It was super fun, but it was super sad leaving Sunday morning. But we got on the road and got going, got home. It was other than the wreck in Oklahoma, fairly uneventful trip. It was nice.
It actually went pretty fast, faster than going up there.
Oh yeah. So next we just got to figure out the next trip. I know Travis is coming up here this fall, but we're thinking like an Oklahoma City run. If folks want to meet up in Oklahoma City, or there is a huge comic book convention in Dallas, but it's in June. I don't think we're going to make it because that's only 2 or 3 weeks from now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But who knows? I say that we plan a trip and just kind of let everybody know where we're going to be, and if you want to come along and meet up, that's where we'll be. The grandbabies are anything like I was growing up, they would freak out with a clean shave. Yeah, they would not have liked it, and it's not that big of a deal. I just if I don't want to do it, I'm just not going to do it. That's the thing. Travis, oh, you're all right, man. You're all right. Oh, and thank you, Eileen, for the membership for 9 months. I got to do more for my members. I got to do more for this channel. I've really let this thing dwindle. I've let the art show dwindle. I got to get back in and focus up. Yeah, Travis has probably already got a beard as long as mine. Oh, that jerky is awesome. He did send us home with a bag of the regular jerky, and we've been snacking on that. The thing is, like, we've been, I don't want to get too graphic here, but we've been having them like Texas poops ever since we got home. I don't think our bellies have settled down yet.
No, I think it's from the drive, all the food, the stress.
The driving stress screwed your belly up.
Even though I wasn't driving.
She kept offering to drive like when we started. And so in the middle of Dallas, I just turned and looked at her. I was like, all right, you ready to drive? She's like, fuck that. Texas size poops. Yeah.
Well, I asked if you wanted me to drive back.
I should have let you.
But you said you wanted to make it back.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I just want to get home, baby. Oh, all right. So we'll go for about another 20 minutes. I'll drop the link out there if you want to come up here. Hold on a second. I think I screwed that up. Oh my gosh! Invite. Copy. If you would like to come up here and talk about the trip or anything, there's the link right there. Say we'll run it for about 20 minutes, then we'll we'll call it a stream because, damn it, I got to go back to work tonight. So, how about that beer at Freetail? Do you like your beer?
Yeah, actually, it was sour. It just had just enough sour in it that I actually finished it.
Oh yeah. We got a Travis will be here shortly. We got a Raven the Blackbird side.
Hey, Raven.
How's it going?
Good.
How are you?
My beard is a little longer than yours.
I know, man. Just a little. You've been letting that thing grow for a little bit now.
Yeah.
Look like you've been getting some sun. You got.
I did a little walk home.
Oh.
The worst thing is when I was walking home, all of a sudden I tripped and I fell on my hands and my knees.
You trip on your beard? You step on
No.
it?
No, on the sidewalk.
Oh. Oh, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, Eileen, I haven't yet.
What is it? Oh, no, she has not drank those yet. Yesterday, like I said, with all the kids over and everything, we just did like wine coolers and Michelob Ultras. We got a Twisted Art lady in the house. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
I twisted.
I'm doing great, actually. Oh,
It's cool to see your face on the video today.
yeah, that video is actually doing really well. I'm excited. I have a 16% click-through rate on that.
Oh, we got another family.
What's up, Sandy?
Hey,
Yes, we got to think of the next big trip. Yeah, I'm
that's
thinking
Beanie's
Huh?
already saying we need to come to Arkansas. So
yeah, you do. You do need to come to Arkansas.
only problem is she has to leave Arkansas, right?
That's a matter of opinion.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
I have an extra room.
Hey, Katie, how you doing?
Hi, Katie.
Katie.
So you're saying I can come visit her then?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll let you see her.
We're not going to stop you.
You can stand outside her bedroom window.
Do a Marcedel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. Here's the man of the hour. Bam. What's up, man? Are you muted?
Hey, you're starting to grow.
Am I muted?
Oh, you're
now I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, this was I shaved what, Saturday?
Yep.
Was it
Yeah, I
Saturday?
figured he would have a full beard by now.
Hey,
Working
Phil.
on it.
Hey, Phil,
The
what's up?
the gray is.
Oh yeah, getting the gray in.
Now when I see Travis, I know where the stairs lead to. I know where everything.
I know. now you have the inside scoop.
Yep.
I always kind of thought that you were in the basement of the house. That's what I always thought.
Nope,
But
front
no,
door right
that's
there.
not the way it is. Yep.
Front
Oh.
entrance.
But no man, I did I left and then y'all left and then I dropped Janie off and I had to sit at the airport for a second because I was like, oh no, I'm sad. Sad. I cried a little bit and Dad said, it's okay. And I was like, I know. And then yeah. And then Dad left this morning and I came back to the house and it was so fucking quiet. I was like, man, the house hadn't been empty in fucking a week now. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, we definitely got to plan the next big meetup. I don't know if we want to do like the beach, the middle of nowhere, or what we want to do.
Well, it depends on what beach.
I almost think we should all book a cruise together.
Nope. No.
No, not getting on the cruise ship.
There's killer whales out there, man.
There's killer whales.
I could also see that being like a drunken party.
You would enjoy it.
He's not
Nope.
worried about sharks. He's just worried
Oh,
about.
I'll punch a fucking shark, but killer whales. Guess what? Guess what kills great white sharks? Killer whales.
Chances are seeing a killer whale.
But I
is
think
slim.
we can just get you and Marcedel to fly into Houston and stuff, and we go get like a beach house
Oh, hell yeah.
and stuff there at the Gulf of Mexico, or go down by Corpus Christi.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yes.
I'm getting drawn back to the beach. I haven't been on a beach in probably about 10 years now, so I'm ready to get back on the beach.
So we went on Devin's birthday and our anniversary last year to Corpus Christi. Got a little beach house, whatever, and then I forgot how sand gets everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like I was in the water, and I'm sitting there playing with Devin, and yeah, this is TVMA. So I'm walking back, and my gooch is hurting. I look in my swim shorts, and there are little pieces of seashell and sand. My gooch.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is horrid, because I felt like I had the monkey butt, man. Like it was raw. So I had to be very careful. I have to be very careful with that sand.
Uncle John.
What's up, Funky Uncle John? How you doing, man? Oh,
But no, it was a great weekend. We had great food, great fun, great drinks. And the problem is, I was like, man, we drank a lot this weekend. And I looked at my beer reserve, and I have more beer than when I when we got here.
yeah, and you snuck a box back in on me.
I did.
He sent like 20 home with me.
But my desk is now fuller, and I have 2 extra bottles of bourbon on there, and I still have stuff here.
Here's a beanie.
Hey, Beanie.
Hey, Beanie. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do on. I think it's gonna be one of my things for when I'm on leave. I'm just gonna do on. It's gonna be live on my live channel. I'm just gonna do a beer review a day. Just go through all these beers.
Oh yeah. I've got to get back into doing beer reviews. I've got to get back into the art shows. I just got to get off my ass and get back to doing what I do on this thing.
Well, if you're going to the beach, have you been to the East Coast over where, like North Carolina beaches?
No, I've never been to the East Coast. I've been to like Pensacola, Florida, is as far east as I've ever been.
Well, most of us live towards the southern. We're not going to do all the stuff just to go east for 1 or 2 people. I'm just saying.
Whatever.
I'm saying you can fly. You can fly down here with us.
Whatever.
I would like to fly out to the East Coast someday. There's a lot of folks out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to South Carolina. We can go to Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Ooh, that'd be nice. You've been there, right, Cindy?
Yeah. And Pucker Butt is only 3 hours from us.
I can't believe I was in fucking Clarksville all that time and I never made the trip to Pucker Butt. I was so mad.
Damn.
It is what it is. But yes, Marcedel and Jimmy did meet Amber. She is a real person. She's just not a ghost in the background.
She is very real.
And Devin was like, when are me and Marcedel going to play Roblox again? I was like, I don't know.
Need to get up. They can play it over the internet, can't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She was like, we're going to have to play Roblox again. And the funniest one was the hide and seek. Was Devin got under this desk, pulled the chair in, and Janie. Now Janie she's older, but she had got past the second table right here in between like the fridge and the table, and she was hiding in this little corner. I don't know how she got back there without knocking shit off my desk. And all of a sudden, I turn around and I see her standing up as Marcedel found them. And yes, Janie and Marcedel hid, not just with Devin, they were hiding too.
Yeah.
They were having a good time. And I just laughed so hard because I was just watching. I'm like, she's gonna knock over everything. Because she's like Jimmy's height. She's short. I don't know how she lifts her leg up that high.
I woke up from my little nap, my little hangover nap, and I was like, are they fucking playing hide and seek down there? And I heard them giggling and shit. And I'm like, oh, yep, they are.
That's what Devin wanted to do, so we did it.
Admit it, you were scared to go to sleep because of what Travis said he would do if you went to sleep.
I slept in the corner of the room.
Jimmy was never asleep when I was awake. I think that's why he didn't take a nap. When I woke up in the morning, he was already up. When I went to bed, he waited till I go to bed because he was sitting in the rocking chair. I'm telling you, he did not sleep. I did not get the opportunity to get the Trump in bed next to him.
It's very easy to tell when Travis is asleep. He's a very audible sleeper.
Well, that first night, that Mexican food in BCS, that gave me some of the worst gas. I'm pretty sure the entire house heard it.
I wasn't talking about snoring.
It was loud.
That upstairs of that house was a rumbling that night because it was.
You were
We were answering each other like Morse code. Dun, 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 dun.
See, that's what's funny, because that was the total opposite of Nashville. Because constantly, who were we waiting for?
Who?
Y'all.
Oh, come on now.
Amber said she's not a ghost, she's a ninja.
No, she is a ninja.
Yeah.
Y'all were the last to the pool. Y'all were the last down to the bar. Yeah.
Yeah. We had to make sure we were covering our tracks, you know. We were looking down the window at you, and we're like, all right. Let's go.
But I did get Jimmy to eat some spicy stuff I didn't think he would actually eat.
Yeah.
That jerky was hot as fuck. And I think it was because you were so drunk.
I ate some the next day too. It was really good though. Like, I mean, it was hot, and I think that was a lot of my stomach issues Sunday, but it was really good. Like, it was like a perfect burn. It was fucking hot, but it wasn't like killer gut bomb hot. You know.
I got some new sauces I'm gonna make some jerky with soon.
Hell yeah!
Because I ain't got nothing else to do.
You fixing to bust into that half gallon of Jimmy juice you got?
I'm gonna put some Jimmy juice in the next batch. Yes.
Gonna get creative with it.
I'm gonna try. But yeah, I went to sign on leave last night, and the one job I asked them to do was have my leave form ready. I go to sign out with me and my dad, and they didn't have my leave form. So I went outside. I had my boots, and I do have a video of it, which I'm gonna put out. Of me putting my boots over the power line, and it ends up I suck at throwing boots over power lines, and then I had to go back today and sign out. But yeah, I have no further use to drive on post until after retirement. So
wow, I bet it feels good, man.
Oh yeah, look, I even put the earrings back in today. Boom.
Oh wow, look at that! Did you notice that, honey?
No.
Got his earrings in.
Yeah. I think
I've always threatened to get earrings, but I'm terrified of needles.
Well, if we had one more day, Jimmy, if we would have had one more day, we would have gone and got tattoos. We would have.
Yeah.
That we are getting tattoos when I come up there.
You will have to hold my hand, because I will be passing out and squirming.
I won't just hold your hand. I'll pay for it, and we'll get them. We'll do it. And I'll be like, it's okay, Jimmy. It's okay.
Well, there's a perfect excuse for me to get you up to Branson, because the guitarist from White Zombie has a tattoo shop up in Branson, and it's all monster themed shit.
Well, so we're gonna have to.
It's Riggs Tattoo.
We're gonna have to find out when exactly I'm coming, and we have to make appointments, because if it's that big of a place, you're gonna have to make appointments. You can't just walk in.
You can walk in, but if you want something big, yeah, you're gonna have to make an appointment.
I think you should get Master Shake tattooed on the back of your leg, and then DP4L.
DP for life.
Yep, Drunk Philosophers for Life. Not DP is double penetration, and I'll get Meatwad, and you get Master Shake.
Hell yeah!
And then when you cry, I'll be there to hold your hand and be like, oh, it's so cold.
Maybe my tolerance has gone up. I don't know. I'm still bad. The lady that put the IV in my hand for my operation had to numb it and give me a little Band-Aid and a lollipop just to get the IV in. She's like, "You okay?" I was like sweating and shaking. She's like, "Oh, I'll numb it for you, honey. It's okay." What's up, B Wizzle?
So Friday, Modern Familias and Willetized before we start Nerd Talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Those would be a perfect combination for you. That's two beers I think are going to blow you away. I really love both of those Martin houses you sent me home with. Perfect.
I gave him the cocytus. The
Cocytus and what was the other one?
The Acheron.
Yeah, Astron. Yeah, that one really
It's a good stout.
And I love the can art and everything.
And I'm gonna go on a mission because I'm gonna find you the perfect present for when I come up there. You're gonna be so impressed. I'm gonna find something for you. It's gonna be so good.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be worth it.
I'll have a fresh katana waiting on you when you get here.
Right there.
Katana. All right, folks. I hate it, but vacation's over for me. I gotta go to bed. Sucks. One of these days, I'll get to wander around my house and wonder what day it is, like Travis is getting to now.
Soon.
Yeah, it's okay, Phil. I know how it is, man. It's what I hate recently. I love my new schedule. I love getting the family time, but it's like I miss everything. I can't hardly commit to any shows other than just Nerd Talk and Drunk Philosophers. It's hard for me to get an art show together. So.
Maybe we should change the Willetized and the Matter of Familiars. We'll do that during the Enlightenment for Drunk Philosophers.
Ooh, man, because that will get us enlightened really quick.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's have some Martin houses Friday.
Oh, yeah. We'll do that.
All right. Love all you guys. I will see you around Nerd Talk Friday at 7 o'clock Friday night.
And then Drunk Philosophers, Enlightenment.
What did we settle on? Nerd Talk, childhood memories?
Nerd Talk is childhood television and commercials. So either cartoons, commercials that got stuck in your head was stupid. You know, like the 1877 Cars for Kids commercial that you hate. We'll talk about it. 1877 Cars for Kids.
I don't remember that commercial.
Oh, no, it's on the radio all the time now.
Oh, okay. All right. Love y'all. We'll see you Friday. Y'all take care.
Later, guys.